Hi, this is Glenn Tapley with Oviedo Toastmasters, and we have another member profile. Just to give you a little background on me, I joined Toastmasters in 1977. I've been a member of Oviedo Toastmasters for over 20 years. I've had a chance to see a lot of things in Toastmasters, the diversity and the fascinating people, and I have one of those fascinating people with me today. Today we're going to be interviewing Delisa. Delisa, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, Glenn. Thanks for having me. My name's Delisa. I've been with Oviedo Toastmasters for just about 2 years. I think my 2-year anniversary is coming up in a few days. And I actually came upon Toastmasters in sort of an accidental way. I wasn't exactly looking for Toastmasters. I actually was going to a different fellowship. And as I was sitting in that room, I kept hearing this room across the hall where people were just clapping, constantly clapping. And I just had to know, who are these people clapping all the time? And I saw they had a sign out front that said Toastmasters. So I went ahead and I looked up Toastmasters, and I realized that this is an organization for leadership, public speaking, and I said, I need to check out that group. And that's how I showed up at Oviedo Toastmasters.
Wow, I did not know that. So I learned something today. So people join Toastmasters for a variety of reasons. It could be to develop leadership skills, communication skills. It could be just for the chance to interact with other people. What was the primary reason you decided to join us?
Sure. So as I had mentioned before, I was a part of another fellowship. And in that fellowship, we would have yearly conferences. People would speak about their personal experiences. They would inspire others. I'd always had a desire to be one of those people who would get up, who would speak, who would share their story, and be able to connect with people on a deeper level. So when I found out about Toastmasters, I felt like it would be able to align with that goal for me to not only kind of fine-tune my speaking abilities, but, being able to connect with others and grow as a person in a group of like-minded people.
I see. Huh. So it was mainly for communication, but I also know that you have moved into leadership as well with the club. So has that affected things in your life beyond Toastmasters with work or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. Being able to be in a leadership role, it allows you to sort of learn how to interact with people on a different kind of level, being able to be a role model, someone who can learn to take charge of a meeting place. For example, at work right now, our clinic that I work in has been completely changed. We have to do other responsibilities, and there are times when you cannot sit around and wait for someone else because they're also doing a lot of different tasks. So I've been able to step in and take that leadership and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is our plan for the rest of the evening. So it definitely has allowed me to, improve my leadership skills at work.
Wow, that's fantastic. The other thing I was going to mention to you or talk to you about was some people, myself included, join Toastmasters not so much for the other sides of things, but just to have a chance to interact with people. I'd started a new job and found out about this organization, went to a meeting and was hooked. And is that part of it? Because I know that you are one of the most social people in the club. So is that a major draw for you?
Oh, absolutely. And it is, I would probably say, even though it may have not been the initial reason why I came to Toastmasters, it is without a doubt what has kept me coming back week after week. And here I am 2 years later. I absolutely love being able to go and socialize with people, interact with people that I probably would not have run into in many circumstances. In my personal life, I have my set, tasks or hobbies that I participate in, and work. I'm surrounded by people who are all in the same fields most of the time. So being able to interact, talk with other people who come from, different backgrounds, and also hearing other people's speeches, especially when they talk about their own life. We had another member who talked about her experience abroad. Another member who talked about, his learning experience as a father. So it's amazing getting to meet all these different people and talk with them. And quite truthfully, I have a wonderful time. Like, it is a highlight of my week, and I have so much fun participating and being a member of Toastmasters.
Yeah, that is great. Plus, so many people from other countries. I mean, the cultures are amazing. Well, is there anything that you want to say to the people who are watching this video? Something about, coming to visit us, whether it's online or at IHOP when they reopen?
Yeah.
What do you have to say to everybody for a final comment?
I would definitely say, please come. Check us out, whether it's, via the online meetings or in person. I have yet to hear a person who came to a meeting and regretted it. I think once you get a chance to experience, you'll realize what a value Toastmasters has, not just for your work. It can transpond beyond that. It can be for your own personal life, for personal growth. Yes, growth in your career, whether it's for public speaking, networking, leadership, but also it is fun.
It is.
So if you want something fun to do, check out Toastmasters.
When you think about it, I don't know if you and I ever would have become friends, because I'm old enough to be your grandfather. So what the heck? Thank you so much for spending this time with us. And I hope people get a good sense of what it's like to be part of this amazing group. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later.
All right. Thanks for having me.